So we're in kind of the patience phase. Just finished up my collegiate career about a week and a half ago. So, and that was like storybook. It ended really well. I'm really happy how it ended. Obviously, sad we lost. But now the draft is in about 2 weeks, week and a half, probably. So we're just kind of in the training phase, working out, trying to stay in shape, continue to get reps, and draft night, yep. So we're getting prepared for that, kind of seeing where I'll end up. So I don't really know. All my stuff is packed up in boxes, ready to ship. So,
wherever you get drafted, you gotta.
Yeah, so I gotta ship it all. So it's kind of, I would call it the patience phase. Just gotta wait, be patient, see where my next chapter is gonna be at. Every day, I come and do weights or strength and conditioning at like 8:30, 8:45. That's for like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what we do that day. Then I drive straight over to the court, work out on the court for about an hour, hour 15. It's just me, and it's just lots of reps, a lot of shooting, which y'all will see next. A lot of shooting, a lot of like game reps, ball screen reads, different things like that. And then right after that, I got recovery for about an hour. And that's all the good stuff, the needling, cupping, some soft tissue stuff, just to keep my body right, help maintain, stay healthy. I'm most looking forward to just living out my dream. That's been a dream of mine, to play in the WNBA since I was a little girl. So really just it'll be a surreal moment for me when I hear my name called that night, and obviously seeing where I go and where I end up. But yeah, just living out my dream, having fun with it, taking advantage of the opportunity. That's what I'm mostly looking forward to. No matter where I'll end up, I'll be happy. Just that I got the opportunity. So just taking full advantage. I'm really excited. Like I said, to just, show that I can play in the pros. I know I belong. So I'm excited to just take my game to the next level.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. I want to get the basketball now, okay? I'll be signing. Control right there, good. Balance control. You both sides, D? There, I'll go to here. Back down. Up. Back down. You got that?
Yeah. How many?
We got 5 shots. I'm tripping. You got to pass the ball to me and stay up there. My bad. You got to pass the ball, stay up there.
So I had heard for years about his training, his gym. Of course, I see a lot of pro athletes go in there and work with him. Lots of different collegiate athletes from across the board. And of course, growing up or being in Dallas for high school, I don't know how I didn't come to him sooner, but I'm glad I finally found him now and was able to get in the gym with him, and again, just maintain my body and my strength and conditioning. But yeah, he's great. Yeah, I've seen videos of what he does with all his pros, and it's a good sign that you see a lot of them continue to come back, especially in their off season or whatever that is. So obviously he's doing something right, and he's doing he does good work with them, and again, just keeping their bodies right. So that was something that I wanted to be a part of, and just get that from him. And it was phenomenal working with him so far, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon again to work out with him again.
Good right there. Let's go. Toes drop. Good. Let's go. Come on. Go. Good. Come on. Stay in Stay into it. Stay into it. Come on. There you go. There you go.
It feels crazy. I don't think it's fully hit me yet, like that I'm actually done with school, and that my collegiate career has come to an end. But it's been a journey. It's been a journey. 5 years is a long time. It's half a decade when you really think about it. But yeah, like it was life changing. I had so many different experiences, different opportunities. And I'm grateful for it all because it all just shaped me into who I am now, and it's prepared me for what I'm about to, enter into in this next chapter of my life. So, but yeah, I was super grateful for this last year at Oregon. That was just phenomenal. Like overall, it was just very. I'm trying to find a better word for fun, but it was just fun. Like my teammates, my coaches, just the community. Like they just care so much. They respected me so much and I respected them. Like I just think that was overall just a phenomenal situation that I was really happy I put myself in my last year, because I just felt like I came out a better person, a better player, better teammate, better leader overall. And it's definitely, I think, prepared me the most for this next stage of my life. And that whole landscape is crazy. It's getting crazier, but NIL has completely transformed my life, my financial situation, my family's life, my brand. Overall, like NIL is just catapulted overall just my being, the way I live my day-to-day life. I think there's a different element of social media now that kind of intertwines with NIL, and just an upkeep that you have to that you have to maintain for your brand. And that's something that I've learned throughout the way. But overall, just financially, NIL has brought so many different opportunities that I would never have thought I would get in college. So to be able to have like some experience in financial literacy, being able to be an investor, being able to help take care of my family, being able to buy a house, be a homeowner, all by the age of 23. And when I'm just graduating college, like I think that's something that a lot of people don't really understand, the magnitude of how transformative that is and how life-changing that is. And that's something that I'll forever be grateful for, and so happy that it happened. And it was just an opportunity that I wanted to take full advantage of, and I tried in every way possible. Again, it led me to more opportunities with my broadcasting career as well, and get into reps with that. And it's just overall just, boosted my brand. And so I'm so thankful for NIL. I know a lot of collegiate athletes across the board are too. And again, it continues to change. The landscape continues to change, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But I was really happy to be, one of the pioneers for NIL when it started.
Right off the bat, catching a straight.
Damn.
That's what you do. Right, you just start it off. Be it. One dribble. Once you go through, load it way to your left. Pop. Alright, so it's 1, 2, bounce, jab. Okay, opposite with it. Bounce, opposite jab. Yup. Put your hip into that move. Good. Bounce opposite. Yup. Good. 1, 2. Bounce opposite. Yup. 1, 2. Bounce opposite. Yup. Load on that foot. Yup. Load good. Good. Bounce. Good. Now one. Yup. Good. Bounce jab. There you go. 1, 2. Bounce. Good jab.
I have worked out with Tyler since I was like in 5th grade, here and there. I used to drive up to Dallas for his camps and stuff. So I've known Tyler for a while, but same thing kind of with Sanders, with Mel. I think Tyler trains a lot of pros, lots of college players, and I've seen a lot of the stuff that he does translate to like a lot of the kids he trains or pros he trains. Like it all translates. And I think that's the biggest thing with some trainers that people can get caught up in, is like, oh, who has the biggest, I don't know. social media following and who looks the coolest, whatever it is. But it's just like, how is their training? How is the stuff that they're doing? Is it beneficial to you specifically, to your game specifically? And is it going to translate? Is it going to, make you better and like I said, just get your game better to where it actually shows. And that's something that I can say for Tyler. The work always shows in game. It's shown for me. It's shown for, again, like I said, a lot of the pros he trains, other college athletes that he trains.
Drop. Go, check it. Yep. Up. Is that baby? Yeah. Let's go. Okay, now, right? Keep the contact. So if C's here, guard me. Right? So now I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to bump him. Right? And then I'm going to go right left. So once I create that space, right, I got shot. And then if he closes it, now you're going to come back through and then left up. Okay. So bump off the initial, right? So if it's right foot, right, I'm taking this aggressive, like dribble and bounce. So one, and then it's one, I step, he goes, right? And then you can either plant and go, or just turn and go, okay? Good. Up, yup, hit, eyes, like that. Good. Really, when you do it, like transition your weight, right, like this. This is what Jews do. Like point right to left. Okay. So like when you get here, bump, and now once you get to this, right, that's a transition. It looks like you're going to shoot, which you can, right? And then it's just, I got my feet, okay? Right? Hard foot, good, go. Up, one, good. Like, go, get back to the top of the foot. Like, see, guard, you gotta read, like, angles, right? Yeah. So, like, if I know he's faster than me, right, he knows it too. So he thinks what? If I go here, he's gonna be like, I'm locking this shit up. Yeah. So that's mentally what I'm thinking. Like, okay, you think this, but I'm gonna use my skill, right, and like my IQ to now go. So if I go here, I know, okay, he thinks the same thing I'm thinking, but boom, when I get here, now it's done. Once you get him on your hip, it don't matter how quick he is, because then you control everything you want to do.
Which I think is super dope to be able to have someone who consistently produces, kids and pros who can just continuously get better. And again, for them to keep coming back to him, that just says a lot. So for me, working out with him now is just about, again, just getting lots of reps, reading different things, again, like off of ball screens, a lot of game-like actions, because that's realistic and that's going to translate and that's going to allow me to see, things differently on the court and little things like that. So,
like this step right here, when he punches it, like the ball hits, and then it's like, oh, see how quick that ball transfers? Because he's trying to get to this and boom. Now, if I can get you here, he now just uses his physicality, right? And everybody's like, well, how does he get to his spots? Because his handle, his feet, his IQ, and then his frame. Yes. He felt bad for you.
Nah. I really like working out with Tyler because he just makes it all game-like and game-like reps and game speed reps. So, that's something that I knew I was going to work out with him when I came back here, which I'm really glad that I am.
Ball squeeze here. Okay. Remember we talked about the funnel coverage? Right, so boom, the funnel is down, right? So we're trying to take both away. Okay, so you got this on the back. So this is our situation. You got this on the back, right? They're running, right? And right now it's kind of like the in-between game, right? So I want you to do that in and out hard. Once you go in and out, their hands go down. Take this step wide to control frame. So don't step in, right? You're taking this wide to control your frame, and you're just gonna push it over the top. So you get right here to start it. Right, all I want you to do is go 1 and then right down. We're just gonna go 5. 1, 5. Right, then I'm pushing it. Control it. Yeah, let it go. Through the elbow, say high. Okay? Right there. Yep. up, left, and then through. That's all I want you to do. Yeah, Theo Udume does this crazy. You don't even know who he is. That's fine. BYU. Right? And you're going to go here. 1, 2, up, and then through. Right? Because their job is to take away what? The loud. So that's their coverage. So in their mental, they're thinking take away, take away, take away, take away, take away. So once you show it, they're like, oh, and now you got it. Right? So show it. I want you to show it off your right, and then it's left. Does that make sense? Right, go 5 quick. But you're almost like that's more of like a show finish where like, yeah, like he's coming across and it's one-on-one, right? And you're like right at him where he comes, you want to show the lob. So it's like you're like this. See that? Almost go cross frame and back. Yes, that's perfect. You got the difference between the two?
Between the show finish?
Like a show finish is like I'm coming here and I can either do it off this or a low guy where I'm like more like right at the rim with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one-on-one, I'm finishing. Right? So the fake is the finish. The fake is the lob.
Sounds like a slow stand.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Try to do it right. Right, you're gonna play off the ball screen. First one. Right, I want you to play how you want. Right, you break it down, pace, turn the foot. Okay, then you're gonna just sprint back quick. Right, rip it, down and up. You got 10. Go, y'all. Up. Good, Pete. Come on. Good, show it. Nice, guys. Good. How can I f up their coverages? Because once their coverages are fucked up, right, now they got to scramble. If they stay within their coverages, now they got you. They know what they're doing. So try to opposite their coverages. Okay. Right, go. You know what I'm saying? Good, now you go. Good. Back, better. And one!
Ain't touch right.
Baby food, come on, D! One more set.
That transition was, well, it was weird. That was COVID, so ours was a little different, but it was an experience that I was really grateful for because I think it humbled me a little bit. Like I wasn't really knowing what to expect going into college. I was just coming off a state championship, being a McDonald's All-American, being on top of my class, and that first year I kind of walked in carrying myself as such. And it was a humbling experience because it was like I expected a lot, and instead of really just keeping my head down and just continuing to work for it just the way I did before in high school. And I didn't really like realize that till about mid-season where I had to talk with my coach, and I just wasn't performing the way that I wanted to or needed to for the team, and she was just like, you got to stay in the gym, you got to stay locked into your goals and what you want to do for this team, and that's all I can really tell you. And that just completely like shifted something in my brain to where I was like, oh, I got to stay in the gym. The same way, like it's no different from high school. Like you got to work just as hard, even harder, because nothing's going to be given to you. And I think that was something that I was happy I learned my freshman year, because ever since then, I mean, my work ethic just completely skyrocketed, and it got back to where it used to be. But that freshman year, it was just, you're a freshman, you're getting used to college, you're getting used to everything. And even though it was COVID, like I was just getting used to the environment. And but I was really happy about that freshman year. And again, that led into a really good sophomore year for me, and it kind of was uphill from there.
You can push, your eyes are always your deceptor. So like it's situational. If you're here, like when I go off this here, I always tell you, unless I'm just, you can't guard me, right? But like I'm seeing this because what in the corner right now, you got this read and it's easy. So like as I come off this, it's like, okay, right? I got the big and then I'm reading what he's doing. Yeah, so if we get this and we're here, right? And he plays me and I got mine, this goes immediately to the short ball. Because now when the short ball catches it, the short ball becomes the reader. Now I'm 2 on 1. 1, right? 2. If you can play like that, then your game is so much simpler. And then sometimes, you know, the ball may have to go from you to that. But a lot of times now, it's becoming short rolls, and the short rolls are either the 3-on-2s or the 2-on-1s. And your job is just to get the ball where it needs to go.
Put your head down, all you're thinking is just score.
Exactly.
It's like, how can I create dominoes? How can I get, say this is our 5 is our best player, how can I get her the ball every possession?
Exactly. And then, like, if they can't make the play, then they get fired. Just don't be fired for being dumb. Okay, great.
That is
That's right.
seeing it every year.
He's able to just score from right here. So now, if you approach me, I got lob, I got kicks. And that's why it's like, whoa, why is he getting 15 assists? Because that's how simple his game is. And then he shoots from out there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're going to come off, right? And I want you to think the same thing. Okay, so now as you come off, right, I want you to think one-on-one with him. Okay, so maybe pick pop here, right? You're one-on-one. You're going to skip the angle, okay? And then I want you to boom, get into that step as he gets here. Right? Okay, so as he pulls across, right now, right, you'll play reads against me and C. Okay, so now you're to that 2 foot. You play how you want. I can rim it, right? I can up and under, I can lift and go, but you're reading that game. Okay? From there, right, miss or make, I want you going corner. Okay, so off the corner today, you're gonna rip, right? First time we do floater. Now say the low gets across. Okay, so now you're gonna show finish to a Euro. So now I'm coming here, low's coming across, I shot floater, whoop, got you, and I'm up. Okay, we're just gonna make 8. Think you got it? Right, off that step, right, boom, change. Okay, got it? Go, like that, go, get there. Whip hard, go, shove. Slower, right?
Slower.
You think slower? See? Yep, it's slower.
Drop it off.
Exactly. Slower, right? And then I got different angles. So I can like go, you can slide right across. If you slide like this to where you are here, I will probably go inside. Right? Or I get away with it, can't block it. You know what I mean? So once you go here, show, if I go this tight and I'm here, like 6'5" can still block that.
Yeah, for sure.
So either I'm gonna like, I wanna go up and then I wanna get here where I'm over the top, or I wanna go and slide across right there back, okay? Skip on this. Skip. Go, take it, go. You're still getting the first hand. Not bad. Slower on that. Like this is good for you because you do like commercials and stuff, you know? Right, so this is like dramatic. Right, this is like, I'm here. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right? And the other thing is who's getting the first ball? He plays to his feet. So slow your game down, use your pivots. Go. Physical. Go. Physical. Up. Good. Done. Good. Still don't have the left hand. Shit. Whip. Up. Go again. What are you showing? What do you want to show? What's your first move? So you want to show it above the eyebrow? That gets him to commit, and then you get the space. Boom, show, bang, and now go push. So it's like you think Euro step, but on that step, you show, and then I go. Okay? Right. It's like last second your eyes. Right? Go. Perfect though, D's. Wait a minute. That's it, D. Good. Go. Show. Love it. Game. Good. Stay through it. Yes. Because I'm making my move here.
Nail the drive.
Right now, cross.
Nail the drive.
Stay. Up. Got where your eyes go. If I'm here, right, which is my shit, I like this shit. I get to here, if I'm selling shop, now my eyes go to the rim. So if it's like here, right, my eyes are to the rim. But if I'm selling the angle drive, you gotta know, like I'm going here, I'm going down, back.
Get away at the crossover. Don't come down. Get away.
Fuck it.
You know, if you go down, you get me here, but you go down, open up. I might contest. You get me over here, you go that way. It's
He
a
knows
hard
that because it's suit.
Stop.
That transition was, well, it was weird. That was COVID, so ours was a little different, but it was an experience that I was really grateful for because I think it humbled me a little bit. Like I wasn't really knowing what to expect going into college. I was just coming off a state championship, being a McDonald's All-American, being on top of my class, and that first year I kind of walked in carrying myself as such. And it was a humbling experience because it was like I expected a lot, and instead of really just keeping my head down and just continuing to work for it just the way I did before in high school. And I didn't really realize that till about mid-season where I had to talk with my coach, and I just wasn't performing the way that I wanted to or needed to for the team, and she was just like, you got to stay in the gym. You got to stay locked into your goals and what you want to do for this team, and that's all I can really tell you. And that just completely shifted something in my brain to where I was like, oh, I got to stay in the gym. The same way, it's no different from high school. You got to work just as hard, even harder, because nothing's going to be given to you. And I think that was something that I was happy I learned my freshman year, because ever since then, my work ethic just completely skyrocketed, and it got back to where it used to be. But that freshman year, it was just, you're a freshman, you're getting used to college, you're getting used to everything. And even though it was COVID, I was just getting used to the environment. And but I was really happy about that freshman year. And again, that led into a really good sophomore year for me, and it kind of was uphill from there.
It's a cut, right? Timing of your catches, right? So if C's up there with the ball, you gotta have different footwork for whatever that situation is. Okay, so as you exit cut here, if that ball comes right now, I don't have time to go here to here to here and try to get set. Right, so I just want to literally try to land. So if the ball gets there early off either foot, I gotta be able to get here and up. Right, if the ball comes late, right now maybe I can get through it. Okay, does that make sense? So try to read off that. Right, then the second one is just gonna be a stick and stay. So you're in the corner, your job is to space it and make a shot. So boom, make a shot. The other is going to be off the movement, off the drive. Okay? All right, so boom, drive. Right? I get in here, bang, catch and shoot. From there, we're going to go. Right? DHO, think, let's visualize and zoom at it. So screen, DHO, right? You're going to pull the DHO back out. Right? Boom. Now they're going to come back and get you. I want you going into the spot. Right? Rise up off that drop. So it's 4 shots. Right? All threes. Yep. I'll throw to you. Get up.
Trust your journey. I think I would say that you're gonna see other people probably maybe making more progress than you, maybe a little ahead of you, and sometimes, I think for me, I was looking too much at other people, the pace, and thinking that I wasn't, getting better at the right pace, or, just eyeballing other people too much rather than focusing on my own journey and what I needed to work on myself. So I would think just trust your journey. Everyone's different, everyone's timing is different, but it's already written. So that's my biggest thing. I think that's something I wish I would have learned and realized.
Your balance. So you gotta lock in, because you're gonna get limited chances.
Facts.
Limited. Right? You gotta make the most of them. Which one?
Same thing, I'm bouncing that. Or I'm hopping if you like to hop.
But yeah, I think that's something that I would have wanted to realize as a freshman. So that would be my biggest advice: is just trust your journey, be patient with yourself, because it'll all eventually work out, for sure. Oh, we were the best class, 100%. And we have obviously had some people that entered last year, and now more people, the rest of the class will enter this year. But I think we were the best class within the last 5 years. And I always wish that we would have had like our McDonald's All-American games, our Jordan Brand games, like all those different All-Star games, because I just thought it would be a lot of fun. And we had so much talent. I mean, you see all the talent that are already making their mark in the league now, and then we had this next group coming up. So it was, I loved our class. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of hoopers, a lot of people that are thriving in the NIL space too. So I think we're just pioneers for a lot of different things, basketball on and off the court, for sure.
Some people might not be familiar with like the differences between like the NBA draft process and the WNBA because of the timing.
There's different scenarios. You got to practice both. That's
No perfect answer. No perfect answer.
Because like if they go over the top on this and they fight through it, like it's more of like a here. If they go under it, right, boom, my job is to do what? Yeah, he's got to be smart enough to rescreen it. I got to get right back downhill. So now they chase, and now we put them in coverage. Now we'll put pressure on the rim, right? Got it. Go again.
They get like, so the NBA gets like, I want to say 3 months, 3.5 months. They get from like, of course, whenever the end of their season is, so it could be first week of April, last week of March, and they get that all the way up until about the middle, early to mid-June. Their draft is June like 25th, something like that.
Okay, now you're gonna hate this one, but that's fine, right? You gotta slide, okay, and then when they drive, right, you gotta run. Okay, so you're gonna slide, right? Slide, you plant, and then I want you to get here, arm bar, and then you're sliding here and trying to cut them off. Okay, does that make sense? Right, once you get here, it's gonna be a plant, sprint, and close out. Right, from the sprint close out, then it's open up, right, catch and shoot, you gotta make 3. Okay, let's go 3 in a row. Let's do that. That makes sense?
Like, again, or 3 in that
So
same
it's,
spot?
yeah, no, same spot, right? Build the
Sliding
consistency.
again, or just after the first one,
You want to slide?
stationary?
What do you think? Let's go stationary. Yeah, let's go like you're off the ball and you gotta make it. Okay? All right, you ready? So you wanna be here? All right, guard on the side. Ready? Go. Hand.
So they get that whole time to train, to have workouts with teams, to meet with GMs, to they have their combine. So they have a lot of opportunity to be able to kind of rebrand themselves and continue to get better, add things to their game, whatever it is that they need to. They have a while to do that and more opportunities and to do so in front of the people who are ultimately making the decisions. The WNBA, we have about 2.5, 3 weeks from our last game, college game. And the biggest difference is, I mean, it's tough because right after your season, and I haven't fully went through it yet, so I can't even attest to, the tank it takes on your body and all like things like that. But you go right after your season, you can't even really take a little break to get used to, or to like recover from your long collegiate season. You're going from season to season in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks, and you have to keep working out, stay in shape, no break. It's kind of a period of uncertainty because you don't know where you're going to end up in terms of team, and you don't know where you're going to move to, so you don't really want to move all your stuff yet. It's a lot of different things. You got to try to finish school, so you're focusing on that, but you can't really be at school because you're preparing for the draft. Like, it's a lot of different things. Definitely a huge difference. And I wish, the girls had a little bit more time in that transition period, because I have heard like how tough it is mentally, physically, because after like your first W season, all you want to do is get a break because you basically played a full year round of basketball. which obviously you gotta love that, but I'm sure it could be tough on the body. But yeah, it's a big difference between like the NBA and WNBA like pre-draft process, which is crazy.
You want me to get it? You think I can grab it?
You said you could that, right?
Oh! You felt that? That was great. You see that? Did you get that? 40 years old. Me, LeBron, who else? Okay, yeah. Imagine what I was doing at 16. It was probably like this. Leaning into the shit.
It's on V8.
Stick through the rim. Let's see right here.
Perseverance.
Alright, you're gonna hang me for this. 3 changes. Okay, through, right, through to through. Okay, now it's D-cell separation, 3. Right, so playing a cross frame. Right, so on the 4th one, as you start to go, now you bounce like a Luka step, and then it's 1, 2, 3. Right, and then you're gonna immediately get right back downhill. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, right, you're down with your right hand start, back with your left hand start.
Okay.
Hey, I'm still, you see I'm talking, like, I'm in better shape than I was. You ain't gonna say I don't get nothing. Like, no, like, man, that's really good. We're being fucking old. And...
You're not even that old.
If you say young,
Go, change button, go. 1, quick, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, go, 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 go. Quick, go, quick, go, back, 1, 2, go, 3, get forward. Go, 1, 2, 3, go, 1, 2, go, 3, go, push. 2, 3, good, back. Come on, finish it out. Good, come right back. Go, other hand. Start, why are you starting? Why are you starting here? Come on, Oregon. Come on, quicker, move the ball.
and they tell me I'm not working.
Oh shit!
Go. Woo! Come on, girl! Quick! Good, tie your shoe.
Oh my god.
Come on, tie your shoe. We ain't resting. Tie it. You need me to tie it for you? No, because you short.
Added that drill. That's nice.
Great feet.
I just got a haircut yesterday. I ain't know that. Proper
Alright, now.
preparation though.
Okay? Get right here. Right, you handle it. Boom, all moves. Okay, I point here, hard drive, 2 dribble. Right, once you plan it. Okay, right, you're getting back like it's a trap. Okay, so boom, bounce. Then I want you to change back, right? Plan again, off the right you get back, reset, break it down again. Okay, all right, you got 1 minute of this. Come on, you got
Huh. Why are you standing farther back?
It's okay, let's go.
it. Hey, I'm just here, you know? We're just here
Come on,
to,
kiddo.
we're just here to,
That's Kelly Gray's voice. Come on, kiddo.
come on, break down, speed,
Come on, kiddo.
speed. You gotta be quicker.
Damn.
You want me to shut that? So when the ball don't bounce out there? Go. Speed, we go. Pop. Quick. I'm not gonna let you go to that ball. Come on, that ball gotta move. Come on, pop the ball. Go, try. Good, back. Good, to me. Good, back, go. Come on, back, in again. Come on, break down. Move quick. Go, serve it. Go. Hey, back. Good, get to me. Push. Come on, back. Good. Break down. Oh, fight. Move. Good, go. Yup, get. Back, eyes. Go, get. Yup, come on. Last one. Come on, D. Come on, we gotta work. Go. Break down quick. Good, stay with it. Go. Back. Eyes on me. Good, go. Attack. Now you gotta get back. All right, good. Now you're at the free throw line.
Breathe.
Right? You gotta make 5. Every miss is 1 more rep. You know what I'm saying? So like if you miss 5 in a row, you gotta do that 5 times. I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? One.
Count that. 3. Two. 3. 2024 in college. So. 2,000 points more in college.
Yeah, so to my knowledge, I don't think any females have an opportunity to work out in front of any teams or work out for any scouts or anything like that, which is unfortunate because that, of course, would be another opportunity to be able to, showcase yourself. But yeah, I don't think that's an opportunity, but I know, like, obviously, like, there's conversations probably to be had. For me personally, that's all going through my agent. So he's kind of handling all of those conversations. Anything draft, like where I could possibly end up, what's a good situation, what number I could go, all different things like that. And so that's really just my agent's job to handle all that. And I'm just here to listen to the feedback that he gets and just take it day by day and. Just really lock in on my training and my recovery up until draft night because, there's not a whole lot that I can do about it right now, like besides just taking care of myself and focusing on, keeping myself as sharp as possible. So, yeah.
Have you reached out to any players in the W and had any conversations about anything?
I have. I've talked to some throughout the season. Just talked to some now, like they're just hitting me up, like, if you have any questions, if you have anything about training camp, whatever it is, like I'm here if you need anything, which I think is for me just super helpful and of course just super sweet because these girls already have a lot on their plate and they're also getting ready for another W season and training camp as well. But to be able to reach out and answer any questions that I have, I think is really thoughtful, and I've gotten a lot of good advice just about the kind of dynamic and the structure of training camp and what I could possibly expect or prepare for the next couple weeks. So that's exciting to be able to at least have an idea of kind of what I'm, what I'll be doing over the course of like the next month from season to season. And I think so. Overall, the advice that I've gotten has been great, and I'm definitely just going to apply it. And I think the biggest thing that I've heard is just, take it day by day and just really trust the process and take advantage of whatever opportunity comes to me head on. And that's really it. It's that everyone just says, like, be in the moment because it is an exciting time and you can get caught up in the pace of everything and how much you have to learn so quickly. So the big reminder was just to stay in the moment, be thankful for the opportunity and take full advantage of the opportunity.
Let's talk about the training. So why Sanders Fit? What was the reasoning behind going there?
I am still taking classes. I'm getting my master's right now, which is not an easy process. So I am currently figuring out because like how and timeline and all that because my program isn't like an online based class, like I was in person all year. So just kind of figuring out that transition right now. But I am finishing. We go all the way until June because it's the quarter system. So I'll be in class all the way up until then and finishing to get my master's. And I'm like, I might as well finish now. I can't can't quit it now. So I'm too far gone. But Yeah, so I am currently still in classes. I'm still enrolled and still trying to get my master's at the moment.
When does the W start?
So I heard that the dates are, I think it varies for each team depending on when they play, but so I think training camp starts on April 27th. So is that about a week and a half-ish after draft day. April 27th, then I think first preseason game is May 4th, and then there's 2 preseason games, May 4th, 11th, somewhere around those time, again depending on which team you play for. And then just throughout that process, throughout that training camp process, that's when they start making solidifying their rosters and going from there. So you'll kind of know, I feel probably by the end of April, beginning of May. I think everyone usually gets to play in the first preseason game, so I don't think there's any cuts made by then. So yeah, so it's literally, again, it's literally a month after your college season ends, which is crazy, and then you're going right into a very a gauntlet of a bunch of pros and people and vets, and while learning all the ins and outs of being a rookie and trying to learn everything at once. So I think overall it's a lot, but it really exciting. It sounds like it's really exciting, and again, I'm just excited for the opportunity. I'm excited to see how it works. I've always seen it from the outside, and of course I've talked to a few people, but I'm excited to actually experience it myself and see how that goes.
So you'll have to. So how does your classes work? You take, is it once a week in person or?
Yep. So it was about 2 days in person, or 2 times a week in person, and then everything else was kind of where you just, we got this Beyonce playing, where it was all the work was online. So
So how will that work with you getting drafted? You
yeah,
have to fly twice a week?
I don't know. So that's what we're trying to figure out, is if I can finish everything online, because so this last term is, for us, is just about it's called a terminal project, which is your big project that you turn in basically in order to graduate from the program. And so that's the main focus of this last term. So you're taking less classes. I think you're only taking really 2 before you're taking 4. So you're taking 2, and one of those counts towards just your, again, terminal project credits. So I think there's one class kind of that's in person only, and then there's another that's kind of hybrid, so half in person, half online. So but that one in-person class, you kind of got to be there for. So again, that's what I'm trying to, that's the process I'm trying to go through. I'm enrolled as of now, I'm still in school. But yeah, just trying to figure out how I can finish by June. And again, very worst case, I don't finish now, and then I'll just go back probably in the winter term to get it done. Because if I don't get it done now, there's no telling if I'll come back, 10 years from now to finish it. So I'm very determined to get it done now.